Chapter 7 Exponential Function, Lesson 4. Today we'll talk about the rational index, turning the index with a fraction. We have three theorems. For the first one, if there's square root a, actually it is a to the power 1 over 2. That means we will change the root a to become a to the power 1 over 2. The second one, if the index is outside the square root, like this, square root n, so it becomes a to the power 1 over n. For example, 3 root a, actually it is a to the power 1 over 3. The last one, if a to the power m square root n, it will become a to the power m over, because square root, so outside the index become fraction, a to the power m over n. So let's have an example. If square root a to the power 5 square root 3, so it becomes a to the power 5 root 3, so it becomes over 3. So like this. Let's have a more example. Example 1. For example, root 6 root x, so actually become x to the power 1 over 6. It's very easy. For the second example, x to the power 4 over 3, because 3 is outside the roots, so it's 4 over 3. Question 3. Because we will start from in to out, so for this one, for the in, x to the power outside, so originally it is 1, so 1 over 4, bracket negative 3. Next we will time, so negative 3 over 4. Because we don't like the negative index, so we will change to fraction. That means it's become 1 over x power 3 over 4. Lastly, a times root 5 root a, that means a to the power 1 over 5. And then because they are time, so we'll add the index. Actually it is 1, so it becomes a to the power 1 plus 1 over 5. Then you can use the calculator. 1 plus 1 over 5, actually it is 6 over 5. Now I give you 3 minutes. Try to finish question 1 to question 4. Let's check the answer. Question 1, it is x to the power 1 over 3. For question 2, x to the power 5 over 8. X is outside the square root, so 5 over 8. Question 3, first we need to change in to out. So it becomes, if just square root, it is 1 over 2, that means it is 3 over 2, or bracket 4. And then time, so 3 to the power 3, x to the power 3 over 2 times 4. For this one, 2 and 4, it can be cancelled. So the answer is x to the power 3 times 2 becomes 6. Lastly, change 1 by 1. For the first term, it becomes x to the power 1 over 3 times x to the power 5 over 4. Then we will add the index. It becomes 1 over 3 plus 5 over 4. So the answer is 19 over 12 by using calculator. Example 5. For this question, it is a fraction. First, we will change the root into index form, so 1 by 1. From the top, square root 4, that means it's become 1 over 4. For the denominator, a to the power 3 over 8. If it's fraction, so we will use the big index minus the small index. So this one is bigger than this one, so we use the bigger one minus the smaller one. So a to the power 3 over 8 minus 1 over 4. So by using calculator, you can see a to the power 1 over 8. But if you don't know which one is bigger, so you can do like this. Use the upper one minus the lower one first. That means 1 over 4 minus 3 over 8. Then you can get negative 1 over 8. If you see a negative index, that means it becomes 1 over a to the power 1 over 8. Question 6. We can see there are two terms inside a bracket. So, as I said before, we'll do from in to out. So, we do in first. So, a power 2 times a, just only square root, so it becomes 1 over 2. That means it becomes 3 over 2. Next, we will simplify the inner part first. If they are time, that means the index will add. So 2 plus 3 over 2. So by using calculator, we can get 7 over 2. Next, we'll change the root 3 to become the index. So it becomes 1 over 3. So time. So finally, this one. Lastly, you will be given 3 minutes. Try to finish 7 and 8. Let's check question 7. First, we change to index. So for the first one, it becomes power 1 over 2. For the denominator, it is 5 over 4. So if you know which index is bigger, so we'll use the bigger one minus the smaller one. This time, the denominator is bigger than the numerator. So it's 1 over a to the power 5 over 4 minus 1 over 2. So when you use the calculator, this index will become 3 over 4. For question 8, we'll do from in to out. So from the inner part, a to the power 3 times a to the power 12 over 6. Next, actually we can do it like this, because we're 4, so we become 1 over 4. And then 3 times, because 12 and 6, it can be divided. So it becomes 2. So that means we'll add the index, so it becomes 3 plus 2. So it becomes a to the power 5 times 1 over 4. So lastly, 5 times 1 over 4, it becomes 5 over 4.